With that being said, that's where the VOD's gonna pick up.
From that.
They're just gonna see a man hiding behind a fucking shelf, just being like, "God, please spare me, save me."
So, in the spirit of the stream, this is all of the German soldiers you're about to be fighting on the PlayStation 1, right?
Absolutely, we're bringing back the Big Show cast. We can't call it mustard.
We have to go to Narnia, quick! Just chasing them down with the least polygonal M1 Gerund ever rendered.
Oh, you better believe it. You better believe it. Turn on the game.
Hello, Dick, by the way.
Hello, thank you for joining, Pyro. Hi.
I promise I didn't join just to talk about Linux.
Oh, I thought you came to join to talk about Big Show. It was big meaty rips.
No, I did. I also did not join specifically to talk about the gastrointestinal powers of wrestler Big Show.
Big Show literally bringing back actual like chemical weaponry. Hey. Oh, so hello, Sinisaur. Hello, everyone coming.
Always known conflict. But it wasn't until the 20th century that the scope magnified to such a bloody scale as to engulf the entire world. In the aftermath of the war to end all wars, Adolf Hitler and his Nazi party fanned the flames of a broken and dispirited nation, rebuilding the country from the ashes of the Versailles Treaty into a fascist juggernaut that seemed unstoppable. They pushed all the way to the Atlantic in their blitzkrieg, with England their next target. But Winston Churchill and his small island nation won the Battle of Britain, holding out through Hitler's terror bombing for an entire year. They stoked the fires of freedom long enough to stay alive and to save the world. After Pearl Harbor, the United States, with all its military
I don't
and
know why,
industrial
but I
muscle,
guess
entered the
because
war.
Spielberg, but I
First
suddenly
Africa,
imagine this VO
then
being done by
and
Lucas.
Finally, Fortress Europe itself. You, soldier, are a part of this great crusade. Are you ready to rise above and beyond the call of duty?
The Call of Duty.
Beyond
But it's
the
not
Call of Duty,
is it? Beyond the Call of Duty.
Lucas wishes he had a buttery smooth voice like that. Maybe his first marriage wouldn't have failed.
I was gonna say Lucas wishes he had a successful game studio, but I think he did.
He did. It's called "You Fucking Let It Fall Apart" because he's a fucking shud.
Now, the reason I asked to come and sit on the couch is
Where's my save?
I saw you were playing Medal of Honor, and I wanted to come and hang out because, first of all, I think it might be entirely password based.
Fuck!
I don't think it is actually. Surely not.
No, I remember saving. Oh, is it War Records?
Is it? Maybe. Yes. There you go.
Oh my god. God, panic attack.
Medal of Honor is a game that I have like a not like a personal history. That's probably like a strong term, but it's like it's one of the few PlayStation games I had as a child.
PlayStation 2.
Seeing it
Wow.
is very lovely.
I didn't have any Medal of Honor games. My dad always thought Call of Duty was like the cooler one.
Yeah.
And Medal of Honor is the game that I would choose instead to name myself Penal instead in.
Penal.
Do you get it? Do you get it, chat room?
I love this briefing room with your two guys.
Oh, same.
Sabotage
Got
the...
good news and bad news for you, Lieutenant. The good news is that your security clearance has been elevated. The bad news is that we're sending you to Norway in the middle of winter. This all has to do with Germany's attempt to build something called an atomic bomb.
Oh.
I'm no scientist, but if I understand the specs correctly, this weapon could instantly turn the tide of war in Germany's favor. From almost the first day they occupied Norway, the Germans took control of the Norsk hydro plant near the town of Ryuken in the Telemark region. Apparently, this facility is capable of producing a substance that OSRD has designated heavy water, which is a key in making one of these bombs work.
Right.
There have been some daring raids throughout the war on this plant, but apparently it has never been completely knocked out of commission. Last week, the Norwegian resistance reported that it was back up and running at full capacity. Your transport leaves at 0700 tomorrow. Arctic gear is waiting for you on board. Good luck, and try to stay warm.
We're going to Hoth, Pyro!
We're going to Hoth.
Well, don't you understand? See, I got a lot of inspiration from Star Wars by, the Arctic.
Yeah, I actually went to the future and played Medal of Honor, and then came back.
I came back and I thought it was
before I made my film Star Wars.
You see, I'm not that very good of a writer, so I had to steal from myself in the future. All right, time to do more of my terrible French voice. I'm glad to see you're finally out of the hospital. My father never fully recovered from the gassing the Germans gave him in 1917. I imagine his throat will be sore for yet a few more months. Well, from one terror weapon to another, mustard gas to atomic bombs, what will the Germans think of next? Now on to Rougeron. Before you can make it to the research facility, part of the facility, located inside the main building of the Norsk hydro plant, you'll have to fight your way through the outer penstocks. Doing this voice and reading is bad. This area is still dedicated to generating good old-fashioned non-atomic hydroelectricity. Your objective is to turn it all off. First, gain access to the penstocks by shutting down the flow of the water into the huge central pipe. You'll then be able to transverse it from inside. Then start placing demo charges on all the power relay stations, 6 in all. Finally shut down the main power grid, which should throw their whole operation into disarray. Hint: my comrades in the Norwegian resistance suggest using the maintenance vents to get around. On to victory. Wait, did my controls save from last time? It did. Yes.
Oh, that is beautiful.
Look at look at these meat mitts. Oh my god, look at my hand, Pyro. Why does it look like recombinated ham?
It looks like you're wearing a glove made from someone else's hand.
I was going to say that, or it looks like a mix between like Hulk hands, like Hulk smash hands, and like the G.I. Joes that have like a specific like cutout hole in the middle to hold things. And they just
I think Medal of Honor was the first game I played where I sort of became like cognizant of guns that had specific appearances.
Oh, that they just weren't all just
like,
gun.
There's nothing. Yeah, like they've made an attempt. So what you are holding is like quite identifiably a 1911.
Correct.
And every gun in this game is like identifiably a thing. So you've got like your MP40. I think there's an M1 Garand, but I think there's a Carabiner 98 in here as well.
I got the shotgun.
Oh, you got a shotgun, yes. The problem is most shotguns were just like pipes. Like that didn't change with this game.
Look, I love a big, nasty, meaty shotgun that's just like I stitch 2 cylinders together and it does big bang. Which this gun is. Look at this thing. This is what made the Germans mad in the war. Look at this fucking thing.
The shotgun was so fucking good in this game, yeah.
Oh, he hit the JoJo pose. Don't worry, Amy, I'm the same way too. Gun is gun.
It's a shame that like they're clearly holding rifles, like massive brown sticks, and then you walk over them and it's like SMG rounds. Like, no,
No, that's fine.
that's not what I'm picking up.
Okay, so where's that pipe gonna be? Oh, I hear the Giancino music playing. Ooh.
The music in this game was so fucking good.
I'm currently threatening chat with the oh, let's go. Oh, how did he do that? I'm currently threatening chat with the idea of doing a small soldiers playthrough just to listen to the music.
Yes! I'm so fucking glad you brought that game up, because it is the same composer, right? I'm not imagining it.
Yes, no, it is confirmed that
It's
is Michael
gotta be.
Giacchino. What the fuck is this?
Fucking... That is a M1918 bar.
Why do I have this?
It's a machine gun.
This seems large to just be walking around with.
Sometimes I feel like the guy in the fucking Punisher comic where he's like, it's a sword gun, Frank. A gun that shoots swords. You just go like, oh my god.
What the fuck happened?
You got exploded.
Holy shit! The thing looks like a crossbow.
They
That's
put
like
a
the
mine in the
tripod
middle of the room.
I don't know what happened. What blew me up like that? Like it just instantly killed me. Holy shit! Grenade? I didn't even see it.
Yeah, it must have been.
I
But
didn't even
that took
see
a lot
it.
of your health. Was something that you couldn't see.
That was so fucking scary just to have just a thing just come in and just you're dead. Fuck you. Oh shit, grenade.
There's a grenade.
I saw it that time. Holy shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that thing on the sides is the built-in bipod legs, because I'm pretty sure this gun is supposed to be very large.
It is. It's supposed to be a support weapon. It's like a more transportable machine gun, because the big machine guns of the time, you had to have like a crew of people to set them up
Right.
and maintain them. Whereas something like that, you can just give it to a man and they can just walk around and provide that sort of automatic fire
Come on.
support.
Can I get this on Steam? No, unfortunately. I do believe this.
Are there any Medal of Honor games on Steam?
I believe on Steam you can only get the shitty remake ones for a time, which was the original.
New ones
Yeah, the
that are
remake.
like Afghanistan.
That one, and then also the worst subtitled one I've ever seen in my life, which is just called Medal of Honor Warfighter.
Medal of Honor Warfighter. Yeah, Warfighter's no longer on Steam.
I believe that.
The first one is on Steam. It's 50% off right now.
That's still too many. That's still too much.
Or you can get it with EA Play for just $5.99 a month.
Please don't pay a subscription service to play fucking Medal of Honor.
EA Play gives. Imagine being the guy who in 2026 subscribes to EA Play and then downloads Medal of Honor 2010 and just starts playing it.
Okay, so you make that joke, but I would do that for a bit.
You would do that for a bit. I've seen the things you do on this channel. I was there when you set up the VM.
Exactly.
Fuck me.
I paid money to a cloud hosting service to set up a VM.
Your stream temporarily incurred an hourly rate. Like, you were so committed to the bit.
Just to see, like, is this gonna be the fix? And you know what pissed me off the most about it, Pyro?
Go ahead.
That.
You exploded, I see.
I got so mad I exploded. No, the thing that pissed me off the most was the Windows VM didn't work. I set up a Linux VM and it runs flawlessly and would keep the mouse in window in game.
This was
Rogue Warrior.
As soon as you said it, I
All
had
the
like
memories came flooding back, huh?
Yeah, like the world's fastest slideshow went through my eyes. God. Oh yeah, Rogue Warrior. You know what? I'm not surprised it worked fine when you were running it through Proton. That's just the way it is.
That's just so fucking stupid. It's made to run on Windows. I bought a Windows VM. That's not how that works. That's not how that should work.
Very funny. No, you're right. It absolutely is. That's how bad Windows is now. Like, Windows is so bad now that Proton is better than Windows for running games because of how Proton is built. It's literally just a bunch of like compiled files that aren't. There's not enough in there to constitute like an OS, but there's enough in there to run Windows software, and that's all it needs. And that's why it works so well.
Here's the thing that's gonna get you the most on it. That was running like a copy of like Windows Server like 2015 too, so it's not even like, oh yeah, Windows 11 is bad.
Yeah.
It's just, no, all Windows is just bad.
Yeah. Windows Server is such a funny concept to me, as someone who is mainly like a Linux server maintainer.
Conceptually, yes, 100% agree. I get it from like the idea standpoint of, oh, what we want businesses to buy copies of Windows, but regular Windows sucks. How do we get them to buy fucking Windows? Oh, well, we make a video version of it that just does the things you actually want it to do. Oh, you have a question in the chat, Pyro.
I do. What kind of owl and what kind of bear? The owl is a Blakiston's fish owl. It was chosen because it is the largest species of owl. Now, the follow-up comment you might make off the back of that is, why does the size of the owl matter when you're pairing it with a bear? The bear is the thing that gives the owl bear the size, right? Well, the bear is a red panda, which is very tiny.
I was very ready for like, okay, so you had to pick like the smallest bear possible. If you pick the largest owl, that's the joke, right?
Basically, yeah. Like, it had to be a red panda, which, before any pedants in the chat pipe up, I know they're not bears. I know that I Illyridae, but you can't explain that to people.
No.
Because no one knows what the word Illyridae is.
I'm an English minor and I barely know what the word means. Like a crossbreed of a mermaid and a centaur.
It's like a crossbreed of
turning out looking like a normal human.
Yeah. No, you're absolutely right. Like it's oh yeah, it needed to be done.
No, good bit. I wholeheartedly approve the bit. Excuse me, what did my bullets just get stuck in?
Well, I stopped because I was thinking, like, they're both the top half of a human, and I was trying to think of how you would arrange it to be like two mythical creatures where one of them is like the bottom half of a human and the other is the top half of a human. But I don't know if any exist that are just like a man's legs and then like the upper body of a fish.
I mean, people have done the reverse mermaid joke for like decades, right?
Probably as long as there's been mermaids, yeah.
Yeah, Elden Ring Snake Guard. Correct.
Yeah. Yeah. I forgot this game had a jump button.
You almost never have to use it.
Yeah, the ways in which
buddy.
a Medal of Honor game is indebted to like the RPGs of the past.
When you really think about it.
RPGs, FPSs. I don't know why I said RPGs.
I was gonna say like when you really think about it, fucking Medal of Honor is really an immersive sim.
Oh God. I wish I could make that argument because you know I love making that argument, but not for this game.
Shout out to my.
Just keep jumping. They can't hit you if you're jumping.
I mean, when I was streaming Coded Arms last stream, that was pretty accurate. What were you gonna say, Pyro?
I don't. I'm just waffling. I know what I was gonna say. I was gonna say you could save state and try it. Like, you can just save state and just try bunny hopping and see if anyone can hit you.
I just wish it gave me a speed boost, but there's like a cooldown on the jump.
Oh God, it's probably like you're trying to hit it on the right frame, aren't you? So it's
yes, like I'm trying to beat hop, but it just says 60. No. Where are you, buddy? I hear you running around.
This game was so cool to me as a child.
Oh my God.
We didn't really have like a PC. We had a PlayStation, so I played so much of this.
I mean, this game is fucking sick.
This might have genuinely been my first-person shooter.
I can't. Oh my God, I didn't even see it there. I was gonna say I can't remember my first FPS, but then like I remembered, no, my first one was genuinely Doom. And my dad was like, hey, you wanna check this shit out? And he pulled up Doom. And I remember my aunt getting mad about it, like, oh, you got your boy shooting guns. Shouldn't be playing games where he's shooting guns. And then my mom came in and defended me. It was like, he's shooting Satan. That's good.
So I'm guessing you were about.
I did not hit read.
What, like 5 or 6?
5 or 6 for in relation to what? Like what? When Doom came out, I'm not that old.
I don't know how old you are. I just kind of assumed you were a little bit older than me.
Let's see. Doom came out in what? 91?
93? 92?
Which one was it? I could have sworn. I thought it was 91.
Let me check.
It was 93 for Doom.
93.
Okay, so I am the same age as Doom.
Yeah. Oh, right. So, that means you're a little bit younger than me. Oh, little Dickolas. Sorry.
Little Dickolas was still just as swarthy and cursed. I remembered getting in trouble at 5 for learning the word bastard. Dick was born when a gallon of milk was $1.10. I was born when a gallon of milk was a flat like 95 cents. And I remember we got it at the Moinoink. Come on down to Moinoink.
I cannot think of anything. I cannot think of anything that happened in the year of my birth to say like I was alive when.
I mean, the beautiful thing, and I've been discovering this as part of like my research for the God of War video, is there is a dedicated this year in video games page for every year.
There is.
In on Wikipedia. So you could type in your year and just say like 1993 in video games and just see all the big notable events. I am Metroid.
I was alive before Cartoon Network existed, according to this page.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
That's pretty sick. I was around before Cartoon Network. Cartoon Network, far more notable though.
Arguably. You see, chat room, the whole setup of the Siskel and Ebert bit we have is that we both rib each other, but we also are best of buddies.
Oh, can you play Gumball on your hoodie? What?
You got, I think that's
I don't even know where to begin with
that's
that.
like the equivalent of getting asked like, do you have games on your phone?
You got games on your phone.
You got games on your phone.
What I did want to say while we were briefly touching on Doom is I also played Doom as a very small owlbear, and it absolutely terrified me. I think it might have traumatized me in a legit way, because I know Doom is not a scary game. Like, when you're playing it as the age that you are supposed to be when you play that game, it's not a scary game. But seeing it when I was like 4, and there was just like, someone just put me down in front of it, and there was like this dark corridor, and then a cacodemon came out from behind like a wall, and it scared the fuck out of me. Like, it was so scary, like full on screaming.
Yeah, no, I think you have the right as a child especially to feel scared when playing Doom, because like I remember back in the day when if you didn't have a PC strong enough to run Doom, they told you to turn off the fucking sound. And if you didn't have the sound running, you only heard the sound effect of the monsters and the gunfire. And that shit gets fucking atmospheric, dude.
Yeah, you didn't get... Yeah. Well, that was the whole thing about the PSX port, wasn't it? Where like...
It didn't have like music
the
at
maps
all
were
the time.
The same, but it has a completely different soundtrack.
Yeah.
And it has like it has a completely different vibe.
Because they actually took the whole like, oh no, these are demons and hell and everything else like that. And especially when you get into like the later episodes, it gets real fucking like serious. It's not all.
Yeah. I'm having a wonderful time watching the like cycle accurate PS1 emulation slowing down when there's too much going on.
Oh, this I love Beetle PSX. Being hardware accurate.
Is that? Oh yeah, you use RetroArch, don't you? Quite a lot of stuff.
So that's just using the Mednafen cores essentially. So this is essentially just Mednafen just being the most accurate PS1 it can be.
It's very good, Mednafen. I feel kind of bad for it because it's a really good emulator, but it's always like a bit of a pain in the ass to work with because you have to either RetroArch it or use it from the terminal, and both of those are just kind of... I mean, one of them's a lot more of a faff than the other, but they are both a bit of a pain.
I don't hate myself enough to do it from the terminal, dog. I'll be real. I don't hate myself enough.
No, I think you're right. Yeah,
there's certain parts of like setting things up and being accurate to emulation that just require you to hate yourself.
Yeah,
and doing emulator through the terminal is like setting up like Mr. FPGA fucking shit level of like I hate myself.
Yeah. It's real sicko shit.
Like I can't.
Yeah, anyone could boot up DuckStation, but have you run Mednafen in the terminal? Passing in the game as an argument on the command line. Oh.
Sir, I'm here to play video games. I'm 100% with Amy. If I gotta touch the keyboard for any reason, the program has fucking failed. Do not put that shit in front of me. I hate even when I have to like look at MAME's fucking UI for anything.
Oh god, yeah. It's funny because my family got a PC when like it was basically standardized as, I think the first OS I ever saw was like Windows 98. So I never had to deal with like the whole DOS thing. I just think I sometimes think about the kind of forgotten age that I didn't have to deal with, where like, you know, like you needed a sound card and stuff like that.
I only knew how to work DOS because, oh fuck, what did I miss? Oh, shut down the main power grid, shit. I only knew how to work DOS because the first computer I got was old, and my dad was also like, all right, boy, you want a computer? Yeah. Okay, well, here you go. You get to have my old computer, this old piece of shit. It has DOS. If you can learn the command line, and like, here's a bunch of floppy disks. And I remember I had fucking everything. I had Doom on floppy. I had Commander Keen. That's a real old head one right there. Fucking
Daddy, can I play Rick Dangerous? I don't know, son. I really don't.
Do you know how to boot it up?
Why the hell do you want to play Rick Dangerous?
I had fucking I had Duke Nukem 1 and 2.
Oh hell yeah! Back when they were side scrollers. I didn't know that for the longest time. Like I thought they were always first person shooters.
I hadn't, and I knew it because of that one time. Just because it was like, oh yeah, this looks cool. I want to play this. And then I started playing, and it was like, this game's not very easy. This game's hard. I don't like playing this anymore.
I want to play in the strip club.
I wanted to play Duke 3D so fucking bad. I remember seeing that in like a computer shop. Fucking Duke 3D and Shadow Warrior and Blood, and I was like, please, Dad, you gotta get these. Mom won't let me get them if I ask for it. Please.
I still vividly remember. I went to there was a store in Blackpool where I grew up. Basically, for a while there was Game Station as well as Game. Game is the surviving brand. Well, Game Station, the brand was bought by Game, so they kind of acquired like all of their stock and the branding, but they just retired the brand. They just didn't want competition. But Game Station was very like, it was very cool. It was like the cool alternative to Game, which was always a bit stuffy. And I remember one time I went into, I'd kind of just recently got into PC gaming because we had a desktop, so I'd got into PC gaming. And the Game Station I went to, they had this offer on that was just like 3 PC games for £10, and it was like a select range of like budget titles. I have to preface this. I think I was like 9 or 10 at the time. I don't know how I had the money to even make this purchase, but I went in and picked 3 games off the shelf, and they were, I can remember 2 of them. They were Kingpin and Messiah. I can't remember what the third one was. Imagine this. I was like 9 years old and I marched up to the PC game shelf.
I can't imagine a 9-year-old playing either of those fucking games, man.
Grabbed these games and took them to the counter and put them down. And the guy just looked at me and just went, "Are you kidding?"
Yeah, no, because like, what the fuck?
And they just told me to put them back and leave, and I was so upset.
As
like,
I fucking would too. Just
crying.
put them back. No, I'm not selling you these. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, this isn't an age problem. These games just suck, man. You should go and get someone else.
Oh, you're gonna get people mad because I'm gonna have to do fucking. I have a Kingpin stream.
I don't know anything about Kingpin.
Oh, you got to
I
come by,
genuinely,
man.
I know it got remastered, didn't it?
It did. It got re-released, and it was bad, and people realized how bad it was. Real quick before I get lost in any more of this, Reverb, your album of the day for today, any Outkast album, whole discography, front to back, absolute chart toppers. But if you are looking for specific ATLians or
howdy, bitch.
thank you for the follow. ATLians or Aquemini, or if you're really feeling saucy, Speakerbox / The Love Below. Which is a special one because each album is completely led by one member of the duo, front to back, and it's a whole album in and of itself. And I love specifically Big Boy's side, where he literally just gets his son in the booth and he just says, like, "What's your name?" "Bamboo." "I would you rap for me, son." He like, "Out in the whole world, get down." And it's the cutest thing ever, hearing like a literal like 5-year-old rap. And then literally at the very end, he's just like, "Dodge your family, motherfucker." And all of them lose their minds like, oh no. Great album.
Good pick.
Did you like the Browning automatic assault rifle you were issued? If we had that kind of firepower during the Blitzkrieg, this war might have gone the different direction. You've got a lot of work now that you're inside the main Rougon facility. First, find the control room and power down all 3 of the plant's generators. While this effectively stops the production of the D2O, deuterium oxide, aka heavy water. You're only just getting started. Next, shut down the flow to both sets of heating tanks. The D2O that's already have been processed will begin to freeze, busting the pipes throughout the hydro plant. That should knock them out of commission for a while. After that, locate the administrative office and destroy all of their research files with demolition trolleys. I asked if they wanted you to steal the Germans' research instead of blowing it up. OSRD said don't bother. Apparently the Allies have this atomic ending covered. We do, however, want to know how much of the stuff they've made. Secure the plant's D2 output report. Also, yeah, Caroline. She's the reason for the word bitch. Bitch.
Ich tue Ihnen nichts.
Did he surrender and then whip out a piece?
German scientists.
Yeah, they're all ontologically evil. This much we know.
They have to be. It's a Steven Spielberg production.
Yeah.
And there's no way. There's no way you could not have it.
I'm trying to... Because Saving Private Ryan isn't terribly nuanced in that way. It's not very like, hey, the Germans are people too. You just Goomba stomped that guy.
Goomba stomped. He literally got stunned for a second like, oh, Jesus Christ. Do I just blow it up or...
You just have to shoot it. Surely there's a thing.
Look, if it was gonna blow up from getting
right?
shot, I would think getting hit with a bar would do it.
Yeah.
But I was also laughing at the joke idea of having the sentence "Saving Private Ryan" and "nuance" in the same fucking sentence.
Yeah. Thank you, because I forgot what I was talking about and where I was going with it. Yeah, Saving Private Ryan, not very nuanced. It's very like, the Germans are all evil. We have one special German character who is especially evil to drive this point home. Not very nuanced. What I was trying to think of was Band of Brothers nuanced in any real way? And I think it doesn't quite achieve it either.
The show or the movie?
The show. The miniseries.
The miniseries.
Was there a movie? It wasn't a movie.
There's like a recut of it into a movie, and that I've seen that.
Really?
Yes. I will say.
That's funny. I've never seen that.
I've seen it. I would say you're still better off watching the miniseries if you have the time, because the recut doesn't add anything new. It literally just, hey, you want to be able to get all of Band of Brothers in 2 hours? Here you go, dog.
Yeah.
So like, I highly just recommend just watching the miniseries. The Germans, no, they're not especially dehumanized, but they aren't like made to be like sympathetic for any reason. Which, when you really think about what the movie's going for, it's completely understandable of like, yeah, no, this is just supposed to be like a popcorn war series.
Yeah, I think it's done better than Saving Private Ryan. Not that I'm saying Saving Private Ryan's a bad film, but
no,
I
get what you mean.
Band of Brothers is what I'm saying.
Yes, because they actually focus on like the humanity of the soldiers and the characters involved in war and what it does to people, as opposed to Saving Private Ryan of just like explosions.
Yeah. We made mortars with socks and covered them in oil. I can't remember what they do at the end of the film. They do something really weird.
Oh shit, get out. I'm just blowing up the file cabinets. What the fuck? Oh my god, buddy. All right, well, that's why you can't check your corners. And yeah, Reverb, no problem. I'm always happy to answer the what album.
Did you listen to the album that Andre 3000 put out a few years ago, where it's just him playing the flute, I think?
Yes.
True Blue Sun. How
God damn it.
fucking good is that album?
It's really good. It's also even funnier when you look at all of like the fucking track titles.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna spoil it at all for any of you out there who is like, what the fuck are you talking about, Dick? Why would that be funny? The track titles? You just look them up.
Yeah.
I refuse to spoil this absolute like surprise for you. Just look up the title, Andre 3000 True Blue Sun, or is it New Blue Sun?
New Blue Sun.
Yeah.
There's 8 tracks.
There's 8 tracks.
2 of them are under 10 minutes.
Jesus fucking Christ. Because it's just him just like vibing in a recording booth, just playing the flute.
Is.
And it's so fucking funny because people didn't think like, apparently he had been trying to make the album for a long while, and his recording company was like fighting him over it, of like, nobody's gonna fucking buy this. This is stupid. Oh my God, listen to this.
Oh, there you go. That's the shit.
That's a gun. They don't make them like that anymore in games. Holy shit. Track 2, the slang word pussy rolls off the tongue with far better ease than the proper word vagina. Do you agree? Correct.
Asking me that as a question. Like,
that's the track title, is the question of it just sounds better, dude. It just sounds better.
Andre has cornered you at a house party and is not letting you go until you answer his questions 3. One of them is, the slang word pussy rolls off the tongue with far better ease than the proper word vagina. Do you agree?
Yes.
Yeah?
I wouldn't even be afraid. I wouldn't even need to smoke to have the conversation with him. I would love to have this conversation with him. Casually talking about slang and the etymology of our natural language throughout the years.
Real fucking Aristotle meeting Socrates moment.
Exactly. I would gladly wax poetic with Andre 3000. I wouldn't even need to smoke. Vagina. Don't call it that. It's even funnier because you know he's, or I shouldn't say you know, but like it has been revealed multiple times that he is like a highly intellectual like that.
Yeah.
Tangentially related while we're speaking on Andre 3000. Speaker Box Beloved Below as another like, hey, please listen to the album. The final track on 3000's fucking side of the album is literally just 10 minutes of him freestyling. Well, not freestyling, but just rapping over a beat, talking about the relationship that him and Erykah Badu had and their romance, because they very publicly dated, and by publicly I mean extremely privately dated for a very like short period of time. And essentially he talks like he's just rapping from the heart for like a very good long while about like what it was like and how much they were in love and how it was just for him and how he kind of regrets that relationship just falling apart. And like, if you really listen to the words, I mean, I'm gonna say it brought a tear to my eye. Like, damn, kind of fucked up to hear this man hurting that he, you know, feels like he failed this woman.
I must admit, I've not listened to enough Outkast. I think in the UK they got very popular, like with the singles that did really well, but I don't know. I don't know if they had the same kind of impact here
In the States?
So I never really listened. In the UK, I mean.
Oh. Whenever I hear them talk about their success internationally, Big Boy usually complained about like international success and how people didn't know him or really didn't care. But apparently a lot of the big UK rap scene loved Andre.
Yeah.
That's how he got hooked up with like Mr. Bentley and like a bunch of other UK rappers and got close with them.
I'm going to assume that's how he ended up in a Guy Ritchie film as well.
Correct. So like there's a bunch of people in the UK that just loved 3 Stacks, but they didn't really give a fuck about Big Boy. And that's also where like the joke bar of Big Boy essentially saying and like, hey, I got a boy who's trying to get in a little bit of film in case anybody's wondering. And people actually took that. Apparently like a lot of people who listened to the album took that for like actually direct, like, hey, your boy, does that mean Andre like 3000 he wants to get into movies? He wants to act? Oh shit, yeah, no, I would love to have him be in a movie. And that was a big open for him. And then funny enough, that Guy Ritchie film is actually how they were able to, if I may be talking out of my ass a little bit on this because I'm only half remembering the interview, but when they ended up getting their own film, Idlewild, which was supposed to be like this period piece of like, you know, 2 black guys running like a juke joint / like club and all of the, you know, wild happenings that come down in the small town of Idlewild is, you know, Andre runs the actual club, but you know, 3000 Big Boy runs the club, but fucking 3000 run is the piano player, the soft-spoken piano player who falls in love with the local woman who becomes a singer there. And all the wild happenings that comes with this duo running a club. Apparently that Guy Ritchie film was apparently like the big sign-off that they were able to take to the producers as like, hey, look, we know how to act. This'll work.
This guy knows what he's doing.
Which is funny because like Idlewild isn't even a bad film.
This guy's been on screen with Jason Statham.
Absolutely. He's not a bad actor. I don't think 3000 is a bad actor. He's just like, he's very good at just like being more quiet, reserved roles. He isn't like a loud guy.
Yeah, maybe a bit of a character actor.
Mm-hmm. Which is funny because like, you know, you see his stage persona and like it's completely the opposite.
Yeah.
Colonel Hargrove did his best to explain your mission to me, but I think I understand more about it than he does. An old male acquaintance of mine works for the OSRD, and he explains what the Germans are up to. Apparently, they are only now realizing the potential of what this weapon can do, and are trying desperately to make up for past time. Fortunately, that means that they've been forced to put, what's the expression? All their eggs in one basket when it comes to heavy water production. This strike against the Rouchon plant should put an end to their atomic program once and for all, provided that you destroyed all the remaining supplies of D2O left in the facility. There are 4 giant storage vats that contain the processed deuterium oxide. Reverse their flow control, then locate the plant's emergency release valve and flush all the DO2 out into the storm channel. As you exfiltrate, try to secure a copy of the facility's delivery schedule so we can be sure none of the heavy water made it off-site. Finally, for good measure, disable any transport vehicle you find in the garage. I'm trying to think, did he actually play Sonny Blazers in Class of 3000? Yes! If you want to know what's even funnier, 1941 didn't have beige out. I get that joke. Oh my god. The funnier thing I was going to mention about Class of 3000 is, did you know that the whole fucking every song that was produced for the show is on your local streaming services, and it's very good? It still holds up. I fucking love Banana Zoo still. But the interesting thing is that they are not performed by the actors or the characters on the show. They are all performed by Andre. And I read somewhere that apparently that was due to the show. That was due to the show production essentially being kind of conflicted on, hey, do we want the actors to be singing the song? Or do we want like Andre to be the one doing it? And eventually when it came down to like, oh, well, since we have both, why don't we just put, you know, Andre's version on streaming services? That way we only have to, you know, credit him for performance. But yeah, no, the entire
it's
fucking...
a very funny problem to end up with.
Yeah, no.
Like, we recorded these 2 versions.
I'm kind of shocked they didn't aim for actors that also do music. Believe it or not, most actors or most musicians aren't actually very good voice actors. We all can't be a Who am I thinking of? Ty Dolla $ign that made like that little Baby Shark like kid show recently?
Oh, maybe.
There's like a recent rapper that came out and made like his own like kid show where he literally voice acts in it. And people were actually like impressed with like, oh wait, he's actually kind of a decent.
It's a hard.
Oh, go ahead.
It's a hard mixture, isn't it, to be like a good voice actor and also a good
like
singer and also a talented musician and all these different things. So.
Exactly. Which is why people were kind of like, oh wait, he's actually kind of good at this? What? Huh? You know, instead of just
him and the people that made Yo Gabba Gabba. That's it.
Well, that's because they actually hired like fucking Biz Markie and shit too. Which yeah, I still love that shit. And just like,
what a fucking show.
Beats of the day. I still remember putting that on for like a young cousin of mine and just being fucking blown away. Yeah, Biz Markie was the producer. Yeah. Like,
hell yeah.
I still just remember being like, holy shit, Biz Markie is on this kid show? What the fuck is this? Why is he here? Still crazy to me how well that show apparently still does today. I literally have friends who have their own kids now. And even though the show isn't on the air anymore, they've downloaded, like, the friends downloaded, like, old episodes of it, and apparently, like, it still holds up really well.
Yeah, guarantee there's, like, a YouTube channel with as much as they could get documented on it, and that just does numbers. All of the, like, the YouTube channels that, like, maintain a library of an old kids show, they always do really well.
I mean, hell, hell, you just reminded me. I remembered not too long ago, I fucking discovered that, what was it? I think it was the Roku app had like old kid shows playing like 24/7. And I just was bored one day in between like meetings and I was like, oh, well, you know what? I don't want to like just sit here for all day. I have a little bit of a break. I'm gonna go to the gym and like do a little walk, and I'll put this on while I'm in there because I'm bored. And I started fucking watching that while I was doing my walk, and just they put on an episode of, what was it? I think I posted it on Blue Sky. They put on like a fucking episode of Mr. Rogers, and literally it was just a black man talking to like one of the little pan puppets in the land of make-believe, and I immediately screen capped it and went, oh look, it's me and Stein talking on stream. Like, it's on Blue Sky somewhere. I posted it somewhere. And
yeah,
I was just
scrolling now and see if I can find it.
I was losing my fucking mind over it, like, look, it's me and Stein, haha. And then the black man just starts talking about, like, to the fucking little hand puppet, and he just goes like, well, why wouldn't somebody like me or like you for just who you are? I think you're a great guy, Kevin. And the black guy just goes like, well, you just gotta understand that, like, there are just some people out here who just hate you for no reason. For me, it's the color of my skin, but there's just some people who just don't know no better, and that's just kind of how the world we live in is. And like, as he's talking to this fucking hand puppet, a visible tear rolls down his eye as he begins to cry, and I genuinely was losing my mind, breaking my heart, like, I'm gonna cry too. Oh my god, they're actually talking about bigotry and hatred on fucking Mr. Rogers, dude, while this man is talking to a fucking hand puppet. I'm losing my mind. I have to turn this off right now. I can't be crying in the gym.
And here I was imagining you getting like a call and like a quick huddle in the middle of the day, and someone like you forget to pause it before you jump on, and whoever's on the other end just hears like the back end of a yoga Gabba Gabba song.
I mean, that's happened to me. I've fucking had I had it playing one time, and I just had Murder She Wrote on in the background, and literally they were just like, "Oh man, what are you watching? Is this the one when is this with the like era when she's in like Cape Cod?" And we just sat there on the call for like the last 10 minutes just watching Murder She Wrote.
So funny.
Like as much as I don't care much for my job, I love the people I work with. They are so fucking real. Because I can't imagine any other job where I could just be sitting there and like, oh hey, I'm sorry, I had the fucking show playing on in the background, and they were just like, well, hold on, man, what are you watching? Oh fuck, Murder She Wrote? Hell yeah, bro. And just start watching it with me. You think if Mr. Roger and Bob Ross were alive, they would do a special mission to get this. Narrated by Morgan Freeman over the radio. He's their communications officer.
Not without our special new friend, Miss Rachel.
You see, back in the day, I found like the old footage of like young Morgan Freeman. He had some swag. He had some style though. He was like, all right, welcome to Hot 95 in the morning. We are here to tell you about the fantastic things we have on offer that's coming up later in the day. We're going to have a visit by our very own Pyranoid. Can't believe he finally flew in all the way from the UK. And later on tonight, we're going to have a special visitation by the Doobie Brothers. The Doobie Brothers, people. Keep it tuned right here, Hot 95.
I can't wait for the Doobie Brothers.
I don't know whose voice you were doing, but why did I think it was Reagan?
Ronald Reagan.
Oh, I do enjoy the Doobie Brothers.
And cutting social welfare programs.
If you don't get that, if you don't get off of Mr. T's lap right now, I swear to God.
I didn't get the role I was trying to get, and now I'm going to make it your problem.
You thought my movies were spreading like an epidemic. I'll show you an epidemic.
I am 4 months deep on DickDebonair posts, and I still haven't found this picture.
Here's the problem. I post too many images.
You do alt text. Maybe I could just.
I think I did alt text.
Was
maybe
it Mr. Rogers.
I would just type in either Roku or Mr. Rogers, and you could search by post. It'll probably show up that way.
Yeah.
If you don't get why they call my wife the sloppy toppy master, then you ain't on the list. It's evil. Evil. I know there's a rule on no politics, but I will gladly throw shade at Ronald fucking Reagan any day of the week. Oh, is this the post? Here we go. So I'll pull it up. I'll pull it up just for the people at home.
Welcome to the club, buddy.
Thank you for the follow. Great time to follow. Literally, I was at work and I was in a call. I was just like hanging out with in Dumbass and just being like, oh man, bro, help, my brain has me stuck. Has me stuck watching Mr. Rogers. I forgot that Roku has free live TV, and like this bubble allegory got me fucked up in the club right now. The bubble allegory, by the way, was hey, if you look very closely at a bubble, they all look the same on the outside from a distance because they all are just bubbles. But if you look very closely, they are actually consisting of like millions of unique fractals and designs that make them all unique. So that's why everybody looks the same, is the same thing, but we all are, you know, our own unique individual. And it was like, oh fuck, that's really deep. That's really cool. And then there was a Power Rangers channel. I watched that for a little bit, for like 10 minutes. And I was like, okay, this was good for like the weightlifting part of like my workout. And then I fucking ran across this image of just saying like, oh yeah, it's me, it's Ty playing anything on the street, because he's just talking to this little fucking hand puppet guy. And then literally he starts talking about racism. And he started genuinely crying and says the quote, just because we're different on the outside doesn't mean we aren't the same in our hearts. And I genuinely started fucking crying. I was like, oh no, he is crying talking to this fucking hand puppet in the land of make-believe. I'm gonna cry, bro. I can't have this right now.
So it didn't give you that extra little burst of energy to get through your set.
No, I got genuinely depressed and I went to go do cardio. This makes perfect sense. Have you seen the Danny Trejo Kermit story? Yeah, no, I know that one. It's like, oh man, it fucked me up. Uh-oh. As you no doubt read on the delivery schedule, the Germans have already prepared a large shipment of D2O for transport back to the fatherland. According to the report, the ferries should be already fully loaded. They're just awaiting the arrival of the icebreaker von Shemelski from Oslo. Shemeluski? I think it's Shemelowiski. Monica Lewinsky.
Oh. Monica Lewinsky.
Wrong voice. Oh, I should have been doing the Clinton. It's supposed to be there within the hour. Make your way down the snowy road to the Rougeron dock. Destroy any delivery vehicles you encounter along the way. They may have auxiliary generators powering the dock's defensive perimeter. If they do, locate it, then blow it up. Once you find the ferry, use the last of your charges to demolish the cargo on the board. That heavy water must never reach Germany. One last thing, the Norwegian resistance mentioned a new weapon that the rare Mark infantry is using up here. Something called a Panzerstreck. I'm not sure what it is, but it doesn't sound good. Tread light, mon ami. To add to the Murder, She Wrote anecdote, if someone asked me to join a Golden Girls watch party, I would say, oh, hell yeah, dude, let's watch the Golden Girl. I would too. We need Kian here. We're gonna get a good Clinton. I think they're all currently still in Dumbass watching Gundam. Cass just made it back to the UK and she's building her Gunpla. So she's in a Gundam mood.
She spent an hour in England and got ill.
That sounds correct.
Like she said she was coming back, and then like a couple hours after she got back from home, she was like, I think I've got a cold. I was like, oh my god. That
sounds correct. Yeah, being in England will do that to you.
She spent 1 hour in London and it just crippled her.
Homesickness. I think
there's something about the air in London, man. Genuinely, there is something about the air in London that just you feel so fucking rotten after a couple days. Because they built a snowman. Kill them all.
Fuck you, Nazi snowman. He's indestructible.
I can't believe the snowman's indestructible.
That's a snow Aryan.
That's a snow Aryan.
Oh no.
He is pure white, it's true. Would a snowman be a white supremacist? Longest thread in the DickDebonair Discord.
Not for long when I piss on him. Thread closed for being absolutely disgusting.
Huge white invincible. Well, they did it, the Ubermensch. Fucking
Riding the London
Shut
Underground that turns your snot black. Ugh.
no. So like, I go to London fairly often because all my colleagues. Oh my god. Basically all my colleagues are in London. I was like the first hire on our team in Manchester. But the company pays for it as well. So every now and then I just go down to London. And literally every time I come back, I spend the next day like so stuffed up in my sinuses. And I have to spend like a day recovering from just coming back from London. And there's something about like the underground is definitely not good for your circulatory system because like it's all recycled air, it's really stuffy, it's all underground, it's not good. But there's like the air above ground isn't much better because it's central London, so it's just packed with cars and industry vehicles. It's not a good place to be. It's not healthy.
I mean, London just sounds like every major metropolitan city here in the US, if I'm gonna just be honest.
Maybe. But I mean, I live in a city and I feel fine. And it's just when I go to London and come back that I start to feel kind of gribbly. I don't know what it is.
Holy shit. London is kind of a taste of the US, yeah. I mean, I don't know if I don't have any real like friends who live near or in London, so I haven't ever had any like interest to go there.
Yeah. It's an expensive place to live.
Well, I mean, that's every like, you know, internationally known major metropolitan city.
Yeah.
Like any US city you've ever heard of, I don't recommend moving to live in the city.
No, yeah. Live a little bit outside of it.
You live like a good 10-15 minutes drive outside of that city and you might find some place worth living that's not terrible. Friend from the West End visiting the US at the moment, he just says, "You all are so healthy and friendly here. It's jarring."
Yeah.
I don't know about that, but you know what? Depends where they're at.
Yeah, I can't speak for the friendliness of the American, but I can speak for the unfriendliness of the London.
Oh,
that's what I was saying yeah to personally.
Okay, I will believe that, because I do know that's like a very well-known stereotype of just like the average Londonite is ready to just like, you say or do something wrong, we're ready to fight you.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas here,
I was in the underground, and there were ads for one of the national rail services. I think it was LNER, which is like it's on the east coast of the country, and it goes like all the way up the country. So you can get a train from like east of London and get it all the way up to like Newcastle, maybe into Scotland. And these ads for these trains were saying like, be careful. Like they weren't warning you, but the joke was like, when you go up north, strangers will just try and talk to you. And it was like, it's a nice little tongue-in-cheek ad, but I was looking at it and I was like, is that a thing? Like, is it weird that, are we weirdly friendly in the north of England? I don't know.
I think it's more so that London, I think the more so just that the south is just unfriendly as fuck.
Yeah, maybe.
If you talk to someone on the underground without good reason, like if your leg fell off, they would think you're very strange.
Even then.
Yes!
They'd probably be like, can you pick up your leg and fuck off, mate? I haven't got time for this.
Your leg's right there, mate. Go. Fuck off.
And you're just like,
oh man.
Not gonna lie, everything I've heard about and seen at NYC makes me think, cool, I never want to live there. That's because you actually like don't have an infinite money cheat. I highly recommend bribing a server admin of the Matrix and getting the infinite money cheat added to your account.
I want the thing from NYC where everything seems to be open all night.
I mean,
because stuff shuts at a weirdly early time.
That's true where I live here in Utah, but that's because we are run by the state and there's a curfew.
Yeah. Yeah, you've got all your fucking state laws, haven't you? And I bet Utah's are kind of
the church.
I bet Utah's have some really weird, annoying edge cases to live with. Like everywhere's like a dry county or something, probably.
Everywhere is there. The only can buy hard liquor through the state liquor store. If you want to get a drink at a restaurant, the restaurant will have to qualify itself as either a restaurant or a bar, which then limits it on how many and how much alcohol it can have on premises, and also what types of alcohol it can have.
What a fucking pain in the ass.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing because of how much of a pain in the ass that is to deal with, there's not many places that stock alcohol.
That aren't just bars, no. And also, if you classify yourself as a bar, you cannot have children in the premises whatsoever.
Christ.
So like if you're a place and you're like, hey, I have a bar in here, literally you have to go out of your way and say, hey, no, this is actually a restaurant. And then you are very limited to like if I remember correctly, you can't serve direct like alcoholic shots. You have to serve mixed drinks.
It has to be mixed.
Yes. Keep your snotty kids away from me.
When I was a kid, like younger than 10, I remember spending more than one Christmas day at the pub with my parents. How does that make you feel as a comparison?
Not that bad.
I wasn't drinking.
I personally don't care. As an adult, the idea of underage drinking never bothered me as much as unsupervised drinking. Because
if you're gonna drink, do it in the house so I know what you're doing.
I know what you're doing and I know what you're getting up to. Because like, I'll be honest with you, Pyro, I had parents who were very chill. At 16, I went to Las Vegas to go see The Lion King on stage, and that shit was great. That was my that was my 16th birthday present. If you want to know how much of a non-straight man I am.
How far is Utah from Nevada?
You can get there in literally like 8 hours.
Oh my god.
8 hours drive.
Oh.
But yeah, no, I went there with my parents and we went to go see Lion King on stage for my 16th birthday, and it was so fucking nice and it was so fancy. And my mother got an alcoholic drink and it looked really fucking good. It was like one of those fruity mixes, like a daiquiri.
Yeah.
And I was like, can I try some? And she just looked at me and looked at my dad, and she was like, yeah, it's the boy's birthday, let him have a little bit. And she just bought me my own.
Oh yeah.
She just bought me my own and I just drank it. And it was good. I didn't get fucked up because I'm a big guy.
Yes, Mama Debonair.
She was just like, yeah, we can buy one for you. We'll buy one. And I had one drink at 16, and who cares? It was fine. I was supervised the whole time. Was it delicious? It was Vegas, so it was kind of watered down.
Yeah.
But it was fun. I enjoyed it. I have the memory of drinking with my parents. I will admit, though, I don't know if it's like this in the UK everywhere, Pyro, so you'll have to tell me. When we went to Ireland, like me, Stein, Emmy, and like the rest of the gang, we thought like, oh yeah, let's go to like one of the pubs and get like food, and we confused a pub with a bar, and the bar did not sell food at all.
Yeah.
Is it really supposed to be like that? Because like here in America, we conflate the term.
Yeah, they're kind of subtly different. A pub is short for public house, and it's a very like historic thing of like, you know, a venue where basically anyone could drop in and you could get food and drink, and that included alcohol. And yeah, the expectation is that a pub is like you could take your family to a pub for a meal.
Okay.
Some of them are okay with like, a lot of them actually nowadays are pretty okay with kids coming in and, you know, like they'll have like a kids menu. So you've got places like, there's a chain called like Miller and Carter, that's like a steakhouse chain, but it's kind of like a family pub venue. It's judged up a bit, but it's a pub. Oh, we're interrupting cutscene, sorry.
I was just laughing at the added sound effects to the plane crashing. It's fucking funny.
Yeah. Yeah, so a pub is like a food venue that also serves booze, and sometimes it would be like a pub would sometimes in a lot of like particularly in the north, a pub would be like the cornerstone of a community. It'd be like the place where everyone goes, including families, whereas a bar is more like a kind of they're open later. They're open later into the night. They tend to specialize in drinks rather than food. That's a good Gundam.
Yeah, Ember says the only thing is left of the backpack is
that's Ember's.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But continue.
I think your experience is unsurprising because, like you said, a pub and a bar are kind of interchangeable in the US. So you went into a bar and you were like, hey, can I get a menu for food? And they were like, no.
They were like
I'm sure that was surprising.
Well, yeah, well, we felt bad because it was like, oh, hey, I'm going to cover us going into this bar. We can get food, get a bunch of drinks, get fucked up. We're literally walking distance from the Airbnb house we rented out.
Yeah.
And that was going to be the idea. Oh, fuck, here we
I
go.
hope you've had a chance to warm up after your visit to the North Pole.
Secret German
Time is of the essence for this next mission. We're sending you to the Steinberg salt mine, located just outside of the Austrian village of Alt-Aussee. The Third Reich has used the mine as its all-purpose safety deposit box, creating a vast cache of paintings and sculpture. The Nazis have had over 6 years to plunder the riches of Europe. They've looted art from personal collections and museums, stealing almost the entire cultural heritage of Western civilization. Now, I know I might not look it, but my college minor was art history. And it gives me grief to no end when I think about everything that's been lost in this war. All the art that's been destroyed in the never-ending artillery barrages and bombing raids. 2 days ago, our intelligence intercepted a communique from the regional governor ordering the destruction of the Steinberg salt mine and all the artwork inside. The garrison's commander responded enthusiastically that the place would be wired with enough explosives to destroy not only the mine, but part of the adjoining town as well. Sadly, this situation is not without precedent. Last year, after the invasion, Hitler ordered the general in charge of Paris, von Dietrich von Cholitz, to burn the city lest it fall into Allied hands. For history's sake, Cholitz refused and declared Paris an open city, saving it from certain destruction. Unfortunately, what Cholitz did was an aberration in the way your typical German officer thinks. There's a jeep waiting for you outside, Lieutenant. Stop this madman from carrying out his orders. Dismissed.
Few Carvalho Sages.
One person.
Destroyed in World War II. It's almost like it's a sign of villainy to block and or destroy art in any and all forms. But no, go ahead. What was the rest of your thing you were going to mention?
I can't remember.
It was you were talking about the difference between like pubs and bars in the UK.
But like, if you go into a bar, the food you're gonna get is gonna be like bags of potato chips.
Yeah,
you're not gonna get like a meal. They've not got like food prep in the back, whereas a pub is more like they are prepared to serve food. And I think it's fun. Like, I never really think of like America having pubs unless they were kind of like a novelty thing where like we're going, hey, we made an English style pub in our town in Utah. Like,
funny you mentioned that. There is genuinely a German pub here in the city I live in.
Yeah, there you go. When did the fish and chippy places close? They close at 6 p.m. and then become Chinese restaurants most of the time.
Funny enough, the Chinese food we got in Ireland was actually really fucking good, and we were skeptical about that. And it was like, wait a minute, why is this actually kind of good? There was
actually a spice bag.
It was funny.
You didn't get it.
No, I didn't get it.
You didn't get a spice bag. Fair enough.
I didn't get a spice bag. No. Fucking they were good, and then also there was like a little like hole in the wall fish and chip shop that just sold everything deep fried in grease that stayed open till like 1 a.m. That was right next to the place we were renting out, and that place was fantastic. We visited that place so fucking often. I don't think I've ever heard the Colonel get emotional like that about the mission. This is a side of him I had not seen before. He must have grown fond of you over the past for a year to open up like that. Well, my friend, I suppose that makes 2 of us. This sounds like quite a dangerous situation you're being sent into. Please be careful. As the war continues to go against them, the Germans seem to be getting more and more desperate. Expect heavy resistance as you head towards the mine entrance. Now that we've both learned what the Panzerschreck is, I'm sure the OSS Quartermaster issue you an equivalent weapon take on the mission. Just remember not to fire it inside. It can hurt you as much as it hurts them. Since it also may be a few more days before the Allied armies catch up to you, we'll need you to do as much damage to their infrastructure as possible. Because of its remoteness, the garrison depends on several large electric generators to keep powered. They guard them heavily, but not the petrol needed to run them. Use your demolition charges to take out the fuel tanks. God damn it, I forgot this exit. The fun thing about the trick chat room to read funny bits in a voice like that is to read a little bit ahead than what you actually voice. So you have like kind of like a buffer going on in your head.
Yeah.
Type of UK takeaway I love is the one being called like Family Kebab that sells cheap kebab and burgers and pizzas that legally only just count as food and not selling packing material, but at one of them there's nothing you want more. Agreed.
Mm-hmm. Oh, she's right. It's 100% right.
I mean,
this is the thing about moving to Manchester city centre is I am beset on all sides by some of the nicest food options I've ever had in my life. There's barely a cuisine that isn't accounted for in Manchester city centre, but sometimes all I want is a fucking doner kebab calzone from the place near where I grew up, which is 45 miles northwest of where I am now.
I mean, be thankful that you even have like a doner kebab you could get somewhere. Here in fucking
you can take them.
No, go ahead.
You can take the man out of Blackpool, but you can't take Blackpool out of the man. That's all I'm gonna say.
Fuck yeah, we got a Thompson.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say, like, be happy you can get it at all here, because here in fucking Utah there is just nothing. There is no option for anything like that here. Hello, Lily. Like we don't have like non pre-approved. What's the least least offensive / most offensive way to say stereotypically enjoyed foreign meals by white people.
You, what you're trying to say is you don't have Greek people in Utah.
No. Not even just British food, because like the British and like the English understand how good Chinese food is. So even if there was never like a Chinese person or to like own a shop, somebody would notice a gap in the market and make a Chinese food place.
Yep. Yeah.
But something like Greek, that's immediately like, I don't know, Chief, you're asking a lot right now. Yeah, like white Chinese people food. Indian food, but only like
westernized Chinese food.
Yeah, westernized Indian food,
well.
westernized Mexican food. Help me, I'm blowing up. They're blasting my ass. Didn't Achilles just like eat a cheeseburger? He wish. Look at this. Why is he holding like a howitzer? Holy shit. There's no way you're alive.
Pretty useful.
So what else am I doing? Just the generator fuel and locate the mine entrance. Westernized Chinese food from the hood corner or a restaurant? The one that goes from that fucking meme of like,
oh my god. Get rid of this American immediately.
Destroy him now. No, I hit the wrong button. Fuck. Just load the state. I fucked up.
Oh, I forgot how fucked up the crosshair was on the rocket launcher.
Did I get him? I got him.
Yeah, I think we got him. Yeah.
The meme I was gonna reference was the fucking hood classic one of just being like, can I get the shrimp fried rice with the egg roll? It come with egg roll. It come with egg roll. I'm sorry. Come with egg roll.
I have seen that.
He's just lost, just like, what do I say to this? What do you? How do you reply to this? I do still remember growing up in Chicago and having the lovely little like Chinese place that was down the street from where I grew up, and having a crush on the little Chinese girl who was part of the family that owned the business, and we hung out and played together, and I used to flirt with her all the time.
Oh man.
And I still remember, even to this day, of just being like, well, young Nicholas, you know, they all gonna hate us all the same, though. It's not gonna work. I'm just like, what does that mean? And then my dad just kind of gave me that look and turned around and walked away, and it never left me. It never left me. It fucked me up for years.
Fucking hell.
And I was just like, what do you mean they all gonna hate us all the same? What? And I had like the fucking like Bob the Tomato look where he like looks at the ground like really fucking sad and confused for like a day, not understanding what his words meant.
I am so sorry that you had that experience, but
no, I know how to make it funny.
Funniest fucking thing I've ever heard.
I know how to make it funny. That's why I'm like making it funny.
Oh my god!
I'm just like, what could he possibly mean by that?
Oh my god! Papa Debonair. Jesus.
Look, I love that man till the day he died. Fucking.
I know you mean well.
He did not pull punches. He was never one to pull a punch.
How old were you when this happened?
Like fucking 10.
Jesus Christ.
Look, I had the talk at like 8. The fucking talk we just had earlier about like the fucking God, why am I losing my brain already? The one that you just pulled up the meme of that I posted on about Blue Sky.
The
Mr. Rogers one.
The Mr. Rogers bit, yeah.
Like I had that talk with my dad at like 8. Like my dad was never one to pull that type of a punch. He was like, hey, you need to understand this is the world, this is how shit is.
I mean, I guess you gotta, right? It's just when.
He was one that understood to like, hey, you gotta be early, especially if you're smart and you're young.
Yeah. No, I think, I understand his perspective completely because like, how soon is too soon when you're talking about the fundamental way in which you are going to be interacting with people.
I was also a smartass. I was using the word bastard because I heard it once somewhere in media at like literally age 6, and I had to learn what curse words were.
Yeah, I mean, it strikes me as a kind of like you didn't do it thinking you'd take it poorly, but it is that kind of thing where it's like, how do you have that conversation?
I mean, I was using it as an insult when I was playing with toys. I understood enough through context clues as a child that like bastard is a bad word, quote unquote.
Holy shit, that guy just ran straight in front of you.
Yeah, I'm playing Rise of the Triad apparently.
Fucking hell.
Can I get any fucking help?
Have you noticed how all of the American guns that you come in with sound sick as fuck, and then all of the German guns sound comparatively like a little bit wimpy?
Oh, Steven knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
Steven's a fucking American, true-blooded.
Like the Thompson is so like bassy and the sound reverbs really strongly, and then like the MP40 is like pew pew pew.
I've never heard a fucking Thompson submachine gun sound this devastating in any video game.
Sounds good, yeah. It sounds really good.
They always make the Thompson sound like this weak little fucking pea shooter piece of shit. Looks like you sound like you're shooting spitballs. Steven, now he's like, that fucking thing better knock.
Well, Steven, he produced Saving Private Ryan, and then off the back of that started this and Band of Brothers, like almost in parallel.
Yep.
So like he was really going in on, I mean, it fundamentally, even though like the TV show is well made and the game is well made, fundamentally they serve a purpose as propaganda in a way. So he's kind of gone in on that angle with this in terms of representing the American forces and the fact that you are James Patterson who is just like running in and doing everything
Literally
yourself.
James Patterson, yes.
Yeah, like the briefing before the last mission was like, the Allied forces aren't going to be with you soon, so you're going to have to go in and do it. And it's like, literally one-man army roaming the south of France, dealing with the Nazis. Like, this is crazy.
Every single Nazi. Like, this is the shit.
All of them.
This is the shit. Inglourious Bastards was based on me.
After these missions, Nazism as an ideology is gone.
I'm single-handedly eradicated by a single man.
James Patterson got into that eagle's nest and ripped Hitler's mustache right off his face.
BJ Blazkowicz cries thinking of me. The Thompson was a 45, so they should all sound like this. Yeah, that's kind of the thing I think we're talking about. Like, most games, they just say, oh, classification, submachine gun, sounds like a pussy gun. Boop, don't do. Dick, have you seen The League of Ungentlemanly Tycoons?
There's another part to it as well where...
No, go ahead.
Go ahead. Talk about that. It's a Guy Ritchie film.
No, I have not. I have not seen the movie. There are quite a few films I have not seen.
It's got
wait, I didn't do all the
Henry
things.
Cavill and Alan Ritchson in it.
Fuck.
Oh dear.
There's a bunch of Guy Ritchie films I do want to watch. Mainly because I think the last time I watched like a filmmaker's whole work was literally, oh god. Hi, Oleski. I did all of Ralph Bakshi's films, which
Hell yes.
great idea on paper. Some of those films, especially his earlier works, whoo, buddy.
So you've got a Palestinian man who grew up in
Black
the Bronx,
neighbor in the Bronx,
I think?
specifically around
making
black
films about the black experience of growing up in North America.
Yes. And how
Fritz
he
the
felt
Cat's-
like he
Fritz
could.
the Cat was his.
Yeah, Fritz the Cat is his claim to fame, but he
First
also did the
motion
Lord of the
picture?
Rings, the first animated one that everybody actually knew. That was all rotoscoped, as well as Coonskin. And
He was Palestinian, yeah.
he
Born in
is-
Palestine.
excuse me, the film is called that. It is genuinely called that.
And you
it is-
only 50% of the stream's cast right now can say the title, and you
correct.
have to lean as close to the mic as possible
Yes,
to say it.
I am required by law to blow out the goddamn mic every single time I say coonskin. Because it is
that's
a
funny.
rough film to watch and follow. Which is so fucking funny because it's just a black retelling of Briar Rabbit.
Yeah, it's the Uncle Remus stories, right?
It's literally just the fucking retelling of the Uncle Remus stories with fucking
Yeah.
just specifically one of Briar Rabbit. That's it. It's just the one fucking, just the one story. And yet somehow it is one of the hardest to follow fucking films that I've ever had to sit through. There was a popular upload of a Thundercat song that used Fritz the Cat as like a music video once. For some reason I thought it was the official video for a second until I saw Fritz the Cat. I was like, wait a second. Wait a minute.
The problem is that is something Thundercat would do.
Oh yeah, 500%. Is this the generator fuel? It is not. Oh. I had to get very close and place a charge.
Yeah. There's a bit of a problem in this with all of these blow things up objectives where it doesn't make it clear until you're right next to it.
Song was a GTA on Fly Low FM. Also love Flying Lotus.
Yeah.
He's another recommended artist. Do not watch that Yasuke anime he was asked to produce.
Was it bad?
you're gonna go into it expecting it to be holy fuck. You're gonna actually like do like a actual black like samurai shampoo Afro samurai style joint. Let's go, dog. You're not getting that. And I was disappointed the whole way through of just being like, okay, this isn't bad, but like this is what I'm here for. You know, it's like when you go to It's like when you go to a restaurant that is gonna sell you like a really good burger, and you're looking forward to a burger the whole fucking week, and they tell you, yeah, sorry, we actually ran out of ground beef last night because the freezers died. Can I sell you a hot dog instead? And then the hot dog is just okay.
Would you like a chicken burger?
Yeah, do you want a chicken burger? And you're like
no, but please.
No, I don't want a chicken burger. I came here for a goddamn hamburger. I wanted a burger. You're known for burgers. What the fuck? Why did you close? The upper mind contains many treasures, but there is one in particular that Colonel Huggles wants you to save. Renowned in academic circles as the definitive version of Chaucer's Canterbury Tales, even more so than the venerated Elismere. The Dahoud manuscript was on loan to the Sorbonne when the Germans marched into Paris. Keep the paintings and sculptures safe, but be sure to grab the book of the Colonel who will be very upset. Colonel Hargrove may have a personal interest with the material objects inside the mine, but I'm more concerned about the human enemy you're about to face. According to the pair of communiques we've intercepted, the mine should be crawling with a very particular vermin I, unfortunately, am very familiar with. The elite demolition squad of the VIISS Panzer Corps. Oh, look at this unfortunate man.
Look at his fucking head.
His fucking thumb-headed ass. Hank Hill's fucking uncle-looking ass.
Yeah, I am the master race. Look at my perfect square head.
I love the grill. Texas, haha, barbecue. This is a mummy.
Yeah, when we're all done here, I would like to move to Utah. It sounds nice.
Polygamy, desert, what's not to like? This is a member of their wretched crew. 3 years ago, they wired the Paris school to explode, thinking it would draw out some of the marquee writing. The plan worked, but they blew up the school anyway. My brother Jacques gave his life saving some of the children inside. Patterson, please stop these monsters. Thank you, memory. Flip is a madman, help us, save us.
Less than zero nuance. Like, here's a special kind of German soldier who bombed a school. Like,
look, if you ever had to question, is this man a villain? It's been answered. There's no question.
Mm-hmm. And they made him look like that as well. With his fucking square ass head.
At that point, I go get ground beef and tell them to make it in the kitchen. B, you would have been angry when I last went to the local barbecue chain around here in Utah. I won't name the name because I know like one of the general managers who runs like a chain of them out here, and he's actually a really cool guy. But fucking, they had sold out of shit so many fucking times that literally I went in there and I wanted to get, I'm gonna say a name of the menu item. So if you actually have been out here, you'll know where I'm talking about. They have this thing, Pyro, that I'm certain you would be all over as a fellow food enjoyer.
I sure am. Hit me. What is it?
They call it the Caveman Burger. And what it is...
All right, whatever's in this motherfucker, it's going in me.
it is a fucking 3rd-pound burger with barbecue sauce, pulled pork that has been seasoned very well, and a split smoked sausage on top. All on a bun with some cheese. Your choice of cheese.
It would be hard to say no.
It's a fantastic
Yes, dude.
burger.
That sounds so good.
Absolutely fantastic burger.
And when you've tried to get it, what have they been out of last time you went to get it?
Every single time I go in there to try and get it, they will usually run out of the shredded pulled pork that goes on it, or they will run out of the smoked sausage, because it is a slightly spicy smoked sausage as well that they split on top of the burger.
Yeah.
And usually they'll be very kind and say like,
And it's like go on, sorry.
no, please go ahead, question.
I was gonna say, it's like without they could easily turn around and just be like, look, there's only one thing missing, do you still want it, and we'll knock a few bucks off. And it's like, yeah, but it's not the whole thing. Like, you built this picture and now you're gonna sell me a 90% complete version of it. It's not quite there.
So here's the thing though, usually they'll be very kind and say like, hey, we're actually out of the pulled pork, or hey, we're out of the smoked sausage, would you like to sub another meat in there? And because they're out of it, they'll usually be very kind and say like, it's any meat you want. So what I will do if they're just out of one of the meats is I will say, sub out the pulled pork for a sliced brisket.
Oh,
So I've got me a brisket burger.
Fuck.
And the thing that pissed me off was they had sold out the last time I went there so fucking damn bad that they were out of the brisket, out of the pulled pork, out of the fucking sausage, and out of the smoked chicken. So literally,
Why even open?
I was at the point of just asking like, why are you even open?
Genuinely, like, you're out of what's in? What can I have? How about a burger and a bun?
So the only thing they had left was literally just the burger, all of the sides, and peach cobbler. That's all they had.
Peach cobbler.
Like, they even ran out of the mac and cheese they have that they make in-house.
Crazy. Genuinely, why even open? Like, at that point.
Yeah, like, hey, give me a burger with nothing.
Give me a caveman, but hold the pulled pork and the brisket.
Oh, peach
You
cobbler.
hear that, Nathan?
Yeah, I
Give me a
hear
caveman
you.
with nothing.
The peach cobbler is actually very famous. Oh!
Oh my god.
Oh no, I loaded the state. Oh no! Undo.
Oh, no.
Undo. But no, the place here is actually no free advertising unless you want to cut me a deal. If any of y'all come to fucking Utah, come to Salt Lake, I'll take you there. It's a fantastic little chain rest. It's a chain, but it's only local to here in Utah, I found.
Yeah.
And they do really good barbecue. Like, shit! Like, I know the GM guy, because, the guy he goes to get weed from was the guy I was, best friends with in college. God damn it, I keep switching weapons to the wrong weapon. Fuck.
Have you got a weapon option that's just unarmed, like open palm?
No. If you run out of ammo, you just beat them with your gun.
Oh, okay.
Strangely, best steak I ever had, breakfast place in Philly called Green Eggs. I mean, if you're gonna call your place Green Eggs, you better do good green eggs and ham.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's not strange in my mind.
But yeah, no, fucking great place. I will gladly. Actually, if one of y'all ever come here, that might give me an excuse to go to the fucking barbecue joint. Like genuinely, the only reason I haven't gone there in so long is literally the last 2-3 times I've gone, they were out of some part of the caveman burger. Fuck me! No! Booking the ticket now.
It really feels like this was the part of the Medal of Honor project where they were like, just give them rocket launchers. We need a hard final level.
We need a hard final set of missions, so all the enemies have fucking Panzer Shreks, and use them constantly.
And they can shoot you from outside the fucking draw distance of the PlayStation 1.
Every guy is going to either be throwing grenades or using a Panzer Shrek. You need to be pissing your pants. Honestly though, talking about the caveman burger for the final time, I have been craving to make my own.
Exactly as it is in the restaurant.
I don't know if I could do exactly, because they have large industrial smokers on site.
Yeah.
So like, I don't even know if I want to buy a smoker.
Some supermarket ready-made. No, you're not gonna do that. You're gonna buy all the stuff ready-made for you, and then you're gonna put it together at home, and it's still gonna slap. You're still gonna have a good time with it. You don't need to buy a smoker just for this.
Yeah, like I have a grill, so like I can grill my own burger. I could fucking grill the fucking. As for the smoker, I would probably have to go to like a buddy. I have a buddy who has a smoker, and just ask him like, hey, I bought some sausage. Can I stick my sausage in your smoker?
I need a smoker. I know a guy.
No, I not that kind of smoker. I've already quit smoking.
Go see him.
Don't smoke, chat room.
It's called Smokey Joe.
Is this what the kids are calling it nowadays? Oh, there we go. Elevator key.
Vaping is out. Inhaling from the exhaust of an industrial smoker is in.
I mean, when you get used to like the smell of like hickory and wood chips, it's really just like, wow, this is a lovely fucking flavor that gets injected with things. I kind of want to cook anything in this now. Dick, I tried drinking last night. It was ass. I'm good. I'm 100% one of those people who believes that if you don't have somebody picking drinks for you for the first time that they think you will like, you will absolutely hate alcohol. Do y'all prefer marble brisket or lean? If you know how to season that bitch, you automatically know you need some marbling on that motherfucker.
Yeah, you need a bit of fat.
You could pull it off. You can cut it off or whatever when you're like eating it. But when I'm cooking it, there better be some fucking marble on that. I know too many goofies will be like,
what makes it a brisket, right?
So here's the thing, Pyro. Here in America, we have dumb people who will get beautiful, beautiful cuts of meat that have a little bit of fat on it, and they will cut it off before cooking. Now, if you don't like eating gristle, you don't like eating fat, fine. 100% agree. I've eaten a steak where like the fat's just a little bit too thick, or I'm just chewing on nothing but fat. I agree. But when I'm cooking it, if you take that fat off of it, I'm mad at you. Oh my God. Did you hear that? Last fucking...
I heard the explosion as you were getting into the lift.
Like,
yes.
I was literally about to get fucking ass blasted by a fucking Panzer ship.
There's a guy with his dying breath. He picked up the rocket launcher. It was like, for Germany, and just shot it at you.
I fucking hate these guys. Nazis. I fucking hate these guys.
Man. What kind of lowlife piece of shit decides to become a literal Nazi?
Fucking dumbass assholes. That's you. Fuck, I went too far. I've skipped the first page. There we go. Merci, Patterson. Your actions have honor all of my brother fought for. Unfortunately, now comes the hot part. The demolition squad have already wired the lower part of the mine. You're going to have to disarm all the bombs. Fortunately, the SS crew were not known for their elegant craftsmanship. They just like to cram a huge amount of explosives into a small box and then hook it all up to a cheap barbarian clock. All right, yeah. Use your action button to snip the detonation wires. Also, be on the lookout for the curator's inventory. It should contain an itemized index of all the stolen loot in the mine. Hopefully, we'll be able to return it all to the rightful owners. By his reputation, we know that the curator is an intelligent and decent man who is working for the Nazis against his will. Don't be surprised if you hear him publicly challenge the stubborn mother... Stubborn... I can't do the voice and read fucking German, bro.
It's a hard word to pronounce already, and then you're doing the French accent.
Sturmbanführer in your assault.
Sturmbanführer.
I can't do it in the voice. It's too much.
Yeah.
My brain literally like grinded the gears like a shit manual transmission.
I don't even think she could say it. I think that's why she wrote it down. She's like, I can't fucking say this.
Oh!
Guy just wanted to eat on a dime and just shot you with a rocket.
I hate these motherfuckers, bro. I hate Nazis so goddamn much.
Oh.
Hey, Pyro, what are Pyro streams like?
What are Pyro streams like? Nowhere near as entertaining as this, because I can't do a French accent like Dick can.
I can't. I'm not doing a French accent. People have literally been like, this is just your Pepe the Prawn from the Muppets voice in a girl tone.
Hola, I'm Pepe.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
You're watching twitch.tv/DickDebonair. Yes.
Oh, hey, Pepe. Pepe, I didn't know you was here, man. Actually, that's a good point. Who are you in the army?
Who's that?
I'm Rizzo. It's your buddy. Rizzo the Red. You don't remember Rizzo? I'm your buddy. Come on, man.
Hola, I am Sergeant Pepe. Sergeant Pepe is the Lonely Hearts Club Band, yes?
We ain't got time to be playing no instruments. We got Nazis to kill, man.
We got Nazis. Okay, I'm wiring the bombs, yes.
Yeah, I can see Pepe doing explosives. My hot-blooded landlord, okay, allows me to set the field ablaze.
Okay.
Okay.
My Pepe is so fucking rusty. I got it so good when Dino was doing the Muppets Monster Madness stream.
Oh, you gotta come by then on Saturday when Dino's here. We do do it.
Is fucking.
Not to be too hard on myself, but wow, that is the name I've heard in a while. Oh no, yeah.
Nazis blow up pretty good, okay? Yes.
Let's see. I think we ended up saying like fucking Gonzo would be like the Rambo type.
Yeah.
He's just in there running in, and like the girl he keeps under his helmet is literally Carmilla. I gotta get in there and kill all these goddamn Nazis, man. I hate every goddamn one of them. And of course, we made like Piggy like one of the communications girls, fucking Kermit, good old Kermit. I'm just in charge of the battalion, you know. I'm getting the orders from on high, from command, and I'm just trying to keep everybody together.
2nd Battalion Commander, Kermit.
And of course, his best friend Fozzie, he's there as his second in command. He's his first lieutenant. Hiya, Kermit. Waka waka, gotta keep the morale high. Kermit, I gotta tell you, I saw a Nazi do hit. Who said these Nazis aren't Christians at heart? I saw a Nazi get hung just yesterday, crucified even.
Let me get a Muppet Wolfenstein. Yes.
Yes.
That's all I can say.
Gladly.
Yes.
Oh! I hate these motherfuckers, dude.
What are Pyro streams like? Last time I streamed, I played Hunt Showdown. But usually
Pyro's very good at Hunt.
Like single player game. I'm not very good at Hunt. I have like weird moments of doing like a randomly very good shot, and
then that carries you.
The rest of the time, I'm fucking ass. Yeah, well that's it. It's a game of like small engagements, so you only have to like get like a few shit hot hits and then you're out.
Exactly, but that's all you need. That's what makes it entertaining. That's what makes it fun. Because you'll get this fucking absolutely crack shot, and then you're just like, how the fuck did you hit that? And then you just keep going.
Yeah, just like, I don't know. No one in chat understands. I don't understand. Monday I played all of I Am Your Beast.
Good game, good game.
Which is probably like a good kind of, yeah, really good. I was really impressed. That's why I played the whole thing in one stream, because I just could not stop. It's so good. And also it's quite short, so.
It is.
It's very easy to get through. Yeah, that's probably like the two sides of the coin, isn't it? Is like, if I'm trying, I try really hard to show off things that I think are interesting. And then some days I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna play Hunt Showdown.
I need to come by sometime. Glad you should definitely also follow Pyro on Blue Sky so you know when he's doing his stuff. You can chill in here, Chief.
Yeah, I don't have a schedule. I just post.
That's
and
why
then
I'm
go,
like, you should
"Hey,
chill. You should chill. Chill.
Yeah. Hang on. I'm over here, Jess.
Yeah, that's my buddy. Oh, no, I don't have a good Rizzo.
Oh yeah.
Actually, you know what? You're a fellow Muppets fan. Fucking. How's your Rolf? I'm trying to remember what Rolf sounds like off the top of my head. It kind of sounds a little bit like this, right?
I need to confess, I've never actually watched Muppets.
Oh no! I was gonna lean on you and be like, okay, so who would be like the human live action person? Because it always has like exactly 1 to 2 live actors in the Muppets. Who would it be in our fucking General Patton style fucking movie? Because
what? So yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, for
so
like our war film.
Band of Brothers
with the Muppets.
One human and everyone
Band
else
of
is
Muppets.
I think the one human has surely got to be David Schwimmer as Sobel.
I could see it. If I remember right, the first stream, somebody was like, oh, well, we need Tommy Lee Jones to be like one of the generals.
Yeah. If Tommy Lee Jones would be a great, like, token human in a Muppets film.
Oh, yeah. And I'm pretty sure he's gone on record saying, like, he likes the Muppets, too. Because that's always the thing whenever you do like these types of like ideas. You have to be careful of who you pick, because there are some actors who act like they're too proud and will just be like, I don't work with felt.
Yeah.
Which I'm just like, bro, if you don't get the stick out of your ass.
I would never say that. Like, if I were an actor, I think if I ever felt that way, I would feel like a part of my soul has died. If I ever reached a point where I didn't want to work with the Muppets, I'd be like, why am I even acting?
I would actively go out of my way to get a role to work with the Muppets.
Yeah, you would, wouldn't you? It'd be so funny.
I absolutely would. So like, you know how like Hollywood, apparently a bunch of actors have like fuck you prices for films for when they don't want to do a film.
Yeah.
I would have a special Muppets price where I would get paid the bare minimum I need to survive.
Yeah. Like, you pay me the minimum wage in whatever country we're filming in, and I will appear in your Muppets.
Pay me whatever you pay your lowest paid extra, and I will be there to be next to Miss Piggy and Kermit. Trying to skewer Miss Piggy. Yeah, you can be like Jeff Keighley trying to fuck Miss Piggy live on air. Look, you may not have respect.
Definitely was.
You might not have respect for Jeff Keighley, but can you tell me that he wasn't living every celebrity's dream of being able to just suck face with Miss Piggy on camera? Dick always dreamed.
I think I said it in Ember's Discord, but I think having a Muppet style VTuber avatar would be fucking hilarious.
Y'all see how I look, right? Dick dreamed of being a Muppet, having his Muppet style you see my
He's changed scene.
You see this, right?
He's so enraged. Yeah, no, you're right.
This is the whole point. This was the whole gimmick. This was the plan from day one. It's never changed. We have never deviated. Gives Bear in the Big Blue House vibe. That's the Discord.
Yeah. Ooh.
I vote we keep inviting Waldorf and Statler to stuff. Hear me out. Don't have any other Muppet there. Just Waldorf, Statler, and they just keep making fun of Jeff Keighley every single thing he does.
Yeah, they just follow him around. Like, outside of events.
What's this game you're talking about, Jeff? High guard? More like low player counts.
Jeez.
That Kojima burn. I think that's actually really fucking funny. I thought it was very funny. Not because of the burn itself, but because it was 100% clear that Kojima did not understand who the fuck the Muppets were.
I like the idea that he didn't even get briefed because everyone involved assumed that he knew who they were. And then it turns out that he absolutely did not.
Kojima, and I say this as a fan of his work, Kojima strikes me as the type of person who would not know, even for a fucking second, who the Muppets are. And then if you told him who the Muppets are and explained him the fucking cultural significance to American culture and media and what role they play in it, he would be like even more disinterested in it.
He would like instantly lose all of his respect for American like cinema. He'd be like, I hate John Carpenter. I don't want to think about Escape from New York ever again. He goes home, he puts all his Paddington DVDs in a shredder. He's just done. He's done with non-Japanese world of the arts.
Following in the footsteps of the ME-163, the Messerschmitt 262 was the first true turbojet fighter aircraft. Capable of flying 100 miles per hour faster than a P-51 Mustang, the 262 streaked across the sky at more than half the speed of sound. It was an aircraft truly ahead of its time. The Germans hoped it would win back the air superiority they so desperately desired. But the 262 was not invincible, and it was too little, too late for the Luftwaffe.
Okay, but Muppets Metal Gear Solid, though.
That would be good.
That would be good.
Where Raiden is the only non-Muppet left.
Either Raiden is the only non-Muppet, or it's specifically Otacon.
Yes,
you see the vision now, don't you? You see it? You see it.
I do, yes.
What the hell are you talking about, Kermit? Well, I'm just saying, if you actually, paid attention to what Ocelot's been doing for the last 30 years.
The bombs are on Strut C.
Escape from the V2 rocket plant.
This war is going to end soon, and unfortunately so may the Grand Alliance that won it. Ike's going to let the Soviets into Berlin first, and once that happens, everything will change. The spoils of this war are not going to be land or riches, but scientific research. The Germans have a huge head start in jet propulsion and rocketry, technology that's going to change the world we live in. This mission that you begin today is why you were brought into the OSS. It's been in the planning stages since before D-Day, since before I even knew your name. Lieutenant, You're being sent back into Germany one last time, on a mission that just may determine the fate of the free world. 150 miles southwest of Berlin lies the Harz Mountain Range. Buried deep inside it is the Nordhausen Mittelwerk plant, where the Nazis have been building their rockets ever since the Peenemünde raid in '43. The facility is run by the SS, and the toughest of the Waffen divisions are stationed there. The Germans consider the V2 program their last hope, and they'll protect it at all costs. We need to learn everything the Germans know, and bluntly, we can't let the Soviets find out. Your mission is to turn their own terror weapon against them, capture their research, analyze it the best you can, then use it to destroy the facility. I've been told that luck is when opportunity meets preparedness. If that's the case, Lieutenant, I wish you all the luck in the world. I hope to see you back in London soon.
Oh, you live in... I don't want to go back to London. What the fuck? Yeah, can you tell this is the last mission of the game? So, Patterson, we've reached the end of our journey. Colonel Lagrove briefed me on this mission over a year ago. At the time, I told him that I didn't think he'd ever find a field operative who could pull it off. Well, I'm happy to say that I've been proved wrong. It's been hard to get reliable intelligence out of Nordhausen. The Waffen SS has been extremely careful about screening any civilian workers for possible infiltrators. Luckily, one of the scientists, Dr. Gronik, from the University of Warsaw, has been feeding us scraps of information for the past couple of months. His French is rather poor, but if I understand his last communique correctly, the best way into the factory is through the buzzball assembly. Pyro's not gonna get that joke. The buzzball assembly.
Silly name.
Buzzball assembly area. Buzzball is a shit American alcohol here that sucks, and if you drink Buzzball, you are considerably, demonstrably a bad person.
Now, I'm going to say something that's going to shock you, Dick. We have those here, and they do look like exactly what you just described.
They're the kind of shit that, like, if you see someone drinking these, they are either like an underage drinker or a bad person.
100%. 100%.
Didn't you drink a Buzzball? Yes, in Vegas. I tried it once and I poured it out because it was disgusting. See if you can acquire the German's V1 target list. Based on the range and trajectory, we can base track it from the intended target location to find the launch site. The V1 is a nasty weapon, but it is easy to knock them out of commission. At least when they're on the ground. I speak from experience. I did a few raids in the French-based sites. Use the demolition charge to destroy the launch controls, then open the blast doors to exit through the V2 access tunnel. The Buzz Boo Boo factory? I guarantee you there's somebody out there who has thought of parrying Buzz Balls with Labubu.
I remember this mission being unbelievably fucking hard as well.
Oh, this is the last mission.
Sense.
It has to be ass.
Yeah.
Wasn't that the last image you shared? Didn't I swear to God, I posted a video somewhere of a black man talking about, like, there's somebody fucking showed a liquor store that literally just had like a plastic container filled with buzz balls and mini like things of vodka so that you could mix it in ice. And literally the black man's just doing commentary. He's just like,
oh God,
this shit, demonstrably you're a bad person if you buy this shit. I just assume you're a horrible person. And I was like, I have to agree.
It wasn't the Jungle Juice guy, was it? Was it the Jungle Juice guy?
I think it was the Jungle Juice guy, actually. Like it was just a video of somebody
Like the guy
buying.
who put like 4 bottles of Everclear in a big cocktail thing in his sink.
Look,
and a bunch of other stuff.
if you're drinking Everclear, I automatically assume that like you're attempting to commit a crime somewhere.
Yeah.
Like the kind of shit that will require you to appear in front of a federal judge level like crime, dude. Why are you drinking Everclear?
Everclear is what you drink before doing something like climbing into something called the Killdozer.
Exactly.
Driving it around.
Yes. 100%.
Everclear is not a sophisticated drink.
Look, I was making jokes earlier about the fucking like D2O, like, hey, I wanted to make a comment of like, hey, did you know if you try to make D2O, you literally get put on like a government watch list? Fuck. I feel like if you buy Everclear, you also should just be put on like your state's local watch list. You are a person who likes to cause issues for society. you are a societal imposer. Holy shit, why couldn't I hit him?
These guys are unleashing amazing new tactics against you in this game.
Why can't I go down? Ah!
This is crazy.
Malort in heavy water. Oh baby, look at those graphics. All right, so we're in the era of save stating after every fucking encounter because
literally every engagement. Yeah,
I'm just
Fuck.
terrified I'm gonna get my ass shredded like paper. What am I doing here? The target list, right?
I would absolutely love to stay and watch you struggle through the final mission of Medal of Honor for the PlayStation 1.
Genuinely, I have been impressed with how long you have stayed coherent and conscious this long, and I appreciate your service.
I'm getting there. Yeah, thank you for having me. I will say adieu, good night to the chat. Yeah. You know where to find me. I'm here. On the internet.
Chill properly.
Okay. Oh, I can't. I was gonna type exclamation shout out and then a fake name. I'm on Blue Sky. Maybe it's still in my clipboard. No. I'll get it again.
Did you just
I'm
type
on
it in
Blue
chip
Sky.
trap? Yeah, you could just hit up.
Oh yeah.
Just IRC.
What else? Stream over the weekend, probably. IDK. Loose schedule. Follow me on Blue Sky. You'll see when I go live.
One of these
Thank
days
you for
he'll
having
invite
Thank
me
you for
over
letting me
there.
chill.
It wasn't meant to be a threat. Like, you better invite me.
One of these days.
Bang, zoom.
Log on to Zoom. No, that's terrible.
That's even worse. I already have to do that for work.
That's so fucking bad. Yeah, we'll do a collab stream where we'll hype it up for like 2 weeks and then it'll just be us talking about work.
It'll just be a Zoom call.
A Zoom call. Oh, imagine if you went on your work Zoom call with your VTuber model on. That'd be really funny.
They actually know about it.
Oh, sick. Hi, Dick's colleagues.
Yeah, no. In the chat. Yeah, no, they know I have like a fucking VTuber, and I made the joke even earlier today of like, yeah, no, I'm like, I just play like a Muppet on Twitch.
That's the way to explain it.
I am the Iron Lady.
Right, take care, folks. Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Did you explode?
No, not yet. I can't believe Pyro exploded. We're gonna also do a proper shout out of him too. Please follow him on Twitch. Can't believe they killed Pyro, and that's why I'm going in. I'll kill every one of those bastards for Pyro and Camilla. Ah! I can't do the Gonzo voice too much, it'll kill me. It'll destroy my throat. Ooh. What's this do? Blast doors open. Okay, so all I need to do now is just find the emergency hatch and get the fuck out. And we're free. Oh my god. Ah! No! Oh no. Jesus fucking Christ! All right. It is no joke in these streets. Okay. Cold like Minnesota. These goddamn Nazis wouldn't have survived the American Midwest. They dead? Jesus Christ, he just shredded all my fucking health. What is happening? Oh boy. There's so many goddamn Nazis. Too far. Fuck. I don't know if this is gonna count as a surface. Yeah, no, it does. God damn, I'm dying. Holy shit, there's so many polygons on screen, my gun model is literally getting deleted. Woo! Woo! We did it. Oh my god. What an ordeal. The Waffe and SS are the toughest soldiers in the German war machine. You're about to go up against the best of them. Now that you've made it into the main production area of the Nordhausen, it is time to put our theories to the test about the V2. Our theories about the V2 to the test. As you know, we think the rockets are controlled by a navigational gyroscope that is programmed with the target's coordinates before launch. Procure a copy of the V2 schematics and analyze them. They should prove us right or wrong about the gyro control. If our assumptions are correct, you'll need to calculate a new course and then recalibrate the gyro accordingly. It's time to tap back into all your aeronautical engineering education of yours, Lieutenant. Your objective, bring the rocket down on top of the facility. Again, his French is atrocious, but our friend Dr. Gronek seems to indicate that they've developed an experimental warhead for the rocket that yields almost 3 times the damage and it does almost the same payload weight. If this is true, most everything in the facility will be destroyed by the impact. So in addition to the actual V2 schematics, be sure to locate a copy of the Nordhausen Science Disruptor. The boys back at the OSR deal will be very curious to see. We have to learn about using tilt controls? I can't believe it. Oh, I gotta hear how the TTS does this.
Hun, honorable, he's French.
Honorable? Honorable? What the what? Huh? What? I'm so confused. What? Oh, what the fuck? Okay. Thank you, Toby, for the 41 months. Hun. Oh, Metal Cube, we are indeed killing Nazis. Oh, fuck, grenade. Oh, those do blow up, good. God damn it. He ain't dead. There we go. Ooh. Only have one fucking missile. You tried to pick it up and throw it back, you bastard! There we go. God damn, dude. There we go, scientist roster. I knew you'd be there. Fuck. Ugh. Oh no, there's a Panzer Shrek. I heard it. I heard it. Where is he? That looks like a V2 schematics. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, he was shredding me. Why is it just 2 little canteens, dog? Just give me one health kit. Fuck off. You know how much fucking damage these bastards are doing to me right now? You programmed the game. Stop giving me a fucking canteen. I'm dying. What the fuck is this, a cash register? Finally. What is this? Was that just a GIF? A fucking like a fucking PNG just rotating? Okay. Oh no. Ah, fuck. Holy shit. Oh god. No! Holy shit, did I get them all? Holy fuck. Okay. Doing much better. Oh, he died with his fucking finger on the trigger. I was expecting him to blow up the damn explosive tanks. Fucking asshat. Woo. We did it! Keep it up, soldier!
This rare color footage captured by the Allies shows the early days of the German V-2 rocket program. Capable of hitting targets as far away as London, these so-called vengeance weapons were of great interest to the High Command. One can only imagine the devastation if the Nazis had succeeded with their heavy water research and perfected an atomic warhead. Just as the Me-163 had ushered in the jet fighter, the V-2 heralded the beginning of the missile age, the implications of which would carry through to all the generations of mankind to follow.
Okay. Yeah. Imagine no more Nazis. There will always be a lack of human empathy. Unfortunately. In the pandemonium of your assault, the Germans hastily loaded the sabotage gyroscope into the rocket for an immediate launch. Dr. Gronek knows what you're up to, so he's quietly made an... Oh, hello, controller? Why did you... Okay. Hello? Controller? Okay. Controller? Hello? No? Controller? Hello? Controller's losing his fucking mind. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Are you done? Are you done? No? Hello? What's happening? Are you done? Okay, it's done. I gotta check out what the fuck is with like 8-bit no controllers in RetroArch and why they just refuse to play nice together. God. Dr. Gronek knows what you're up to, so he's quietly made an exit along with someone named Werner van Braun. Before he departed, Gronek did you a big favor. He cut the communications cable between the Nordhausen's command center and the Lost Gantry. It goes without saying, but the gantry will be heavily defended. You've got to make it down there, Patterson. It's the only place to manually launch the rocket. You'll find the center of auxiliary controls inside the blockhouse. Begin the launch secrets from there. The communications cut, there'll be no way for command center to stop it. If you were successful in sabotaging the gyro, the V-2 should go into gimbal lock just seconds after launch. Stay inside the blockhouse. It's been reinforced to survive explosions of this magnitude. When the rocket comes down crashing on top of you, it'll be the only safe place in all of Nordhausen. Bonne chance, mes friend. Good luck. The fight continues. Where'd his buddy go? Oh, he's dead. I thought he scrambled for his life, because I ain't gonna lie, dude. If me and my mans were just sitting in the end of a fucking tunnel, just, you know, shooting the shit on guard duty, nothing ever happens, and then you just heard, I would shit myself. Like uncontrollable, just fear, piss, and shit. Yeah, like, yeah, absolutely. Like, there's no way you've been like sitting here on guard duty in the middle of nowhere. It's like a warm summer night. Nothing ever happens. That's why you're on guard duty. And then out of nowhere. Jesus fucking Christ. No! Alright, this sucks. This is ridiculous. There's just 8 bazillion Nazis. Just win World War II. I'm fighting the whole fucking line right here. Jesus Christ, dude. Bad start already. I already fucked up. Can I just run away and not be here? Oh my God. Ah! Jesus fucking Christ, dude. I can't go this way? What the fuck? I'm scared. Whoa. Please don't shoot. Do they not spawn from over here because I'm over here? True Tarkov experience. Yeah, playing like a fucking pussy. You got me figured out. What the fuck? Hey, it's working. I didn't say it didn't work. There we go. Cut that shit out. Uh-oh. I'm gonna save state here. I'm scared. We made a lot of progress. It only takes one fuck ass with a panda strike. Oh my god. I have to blow up the boxes. Yeah, there's no way they didn't hear me. I've only single-handedly killed half of fucking Hitler's army. Uh-oh. Right, how do I sabotage this thing? Oh, I just launch it. Right, because we have the gyroscope that's fucked up in it, so it won't know. Hey, buddy. Bung one end with the paper. How do you get out of this? How do you get into this? Is it just the fucking opening? How is this the most safe fucking place that's able to survive a fucking explosion with glass windows and an open air roof? This is stupid. Oh my god, it's just a graphic. Oh my god. Chat room, I need you to know you should be so fucking thankful that I have a limiter on this fucking stream. That was the loudest fucking explosion ever. Like, that was the loudest shit ever, dude.
The flags of freedom fly all over Europe.
Yeah, that's how I was expecting the fucking explosion to go. Medal awarded. Congratulations, Colonel Hargrove. We did it, chat room. We won WW2. Wait, there's another mission? Oh no. This is just the same mission. Wait, so there's no fucking like... There's no fucking like end? I thought there would be like a little like, congratulations, this is what happened to Patterson, you know, after everything. I mean, it is cool that you're able to go back and do any of the missions whenever you want. Performance. Here you go, chat room. This is how well we did. 6,993 shots fired. 3,099 hit. Gunnery evaluation. The band that got made fun of on Beavis and Butthead. Mission 1, Distinguished Service Medal. Mission 6, Soldier's Medal. And I won the Bronze Star.
Patterson, get in here.
Oh, he's just watched the mission briefing for this mission again. I want to watch the history and making of, but I can't. I guess I didn't do well enough. I am well aware that the multiplayer in this game went crazy. Game works. Uniform? Oh, Jimmy, Robbie, Manon, Ulf, Helmut, Heinrich, Rosie the worker, Rosie the riveter. Chat room, it's her. Rosie the riveter. Kurt. Jens, Johann, Jürgen, Manfred, Karl, Felix, von Braun, Ernst, Egon? Oh no. Wolfgang Mueller. Is that motherfucking Winston Churchill in my multiplayer shooter, bro? Oh, you better fucking believe. You better believe I'm picking Winston Churchill. Hold on, dog. Top fragger Winston Churchill. Oh my god, bro.
Jimmy Patterson versus Gunther.
No, I picked Winston. No, I want to see Winston. I want to see Winston walking around with a fucking M1, dude. Oh, I can't lock in on this fucking screen because I don't have a player 2. That's fucking terrible, dude. I wanted to look at him, but I can't. Well, we tried. We tried. Good game. Good game. Had a great time with it. Fun game. That, even without me, like, you know, getting my shit absolutely fucking knocked at the end there, that was still like a 6-7 hour game. It's a worthwhile playing game. I do recommend, though, for those who may or may not have been aware, a 1 hour game, 6-7. I'm not a chud for that because I'm using that as numbers. Fucking play it. Do be aware that, hey, if you fucking do play it in an emulator that will let you, you know, rebind the sticks for an analog control setup, because man, it's a rough default control scheme, bro, on the sticks. Also, the reason why I was getting my ass beat so much is X was the fire button. You cannot put fire on a shoulder button. So yeah, otherwise, great time. Great time. Ooh, get me out of here.